Hello, this is Andrew with the West Union Library, and I am back here with you again for another virtual story time. And today we are going to be reading a book called Never Insult a Killer Zucchini. Okay, so we'll get into this book and we'll see what it's all about. Okay, so here we go. And this is called Never Insult a Killer Zucchini. Okay. So the teacher says, I grew zucchinis when I was a boy. They were my favorite. And the little boy says, I'll be right back. I'm just getting a drink of water. And this little boy says, oh no, where did it go? You can see he's got his homework that's disappearing. And this teacher says, you put Mr. Farnsworth down this instant. Her bionic limb has a hold of him. And these two are arguing, and it says, I'm the real one. And this guy says, no, I'm the real one. And they're clones. Here we got a doomsday device, and this kid's saying, want to see how it works? And this is an eraser beam. Okay, it says, I never have to clean my room again. And then we have giant ants, and he says they do that sometimes when they get bored. And then we have a hybrid. Okay, it's a bunny rabbit and a bird. And it says, Miss Punny likes you, Mr. Farnsworth. And there's an invisibility suit. And it says, yeah, the pants are a little short. And he's like, my toupee. And this kid on the jetpack took his toupee. So this is a pretty crazy science fair so far. And here is the killer zucchini. Okay? The kid says, he's a trained assassin. Careful not to insult him, or, assassin? He looks more like a yummy afternoon snack. Got any ranch dressing there, fella? Okay, and then we have a kid with a laser gun. Right, and we got mind control. And Mr. Farnsworth says, yes, of course, you'll win first prize. And then we got nuclear fusion. And it says, help, my fingers are stuck. And then we have an outer aquarium. It's like an aquarium, but with outer space inside. How'd you get all those galaxies to fit, Mr. Farnsworth says. And then we got protoplasm. And the little girl says, you can grow your own henchmen. And Mr. Farnsworth says, can it make ninjas? And then we have quantum mechanics. And it says, they fix stuff before it breaks. Okay. And we have a radioactive gerbil. It's a pet and a nightlight. So the gerbil glows. And then we have a shrink ray. And Mr. Farnsworth says, does it have a reverse button? And the kid says, I knew I forgot something. So he's going to be small forever. And then we got a teleporter. And this guy right here says, no, you may not send Mr. Farnsworth to another dimension. So then we have an underwater layer. And Mr. Farnsworth says, that's pretty swanky. And then the kid says, my real one has Wi-Fi. And then one little girl has a vortex. And it said it even makes broccoli disappear. Okay, so if you don't like broccoli, that'd be something good to have. And then we have a weather machine. And this little boy says, now every day can be a snow day. And there's x-ray glasses. And it says, oh my. And Mr. Farnsworth says, your baby sister is adorable. And the little girl says, this isn't my sister, it's my grandma. So she gave her grandma a youth serum. Okay. Then we have zero gravity. So everybody's floating around. And Mr. Farnsworth says, hold on, I'll save you, killer zucchini. He's about ready to get sucked into the vortex. Okay, and then everybody says, not again, right? Where's the teleporter? Get me out of here, I quit. So that was a very interesting science fair. As you can see, the killer zucchini is now very friendly towards Mr. Farnsworth. And the girl with the mind control, she won first place because she can control people's minds. And there was some very interesting things in that book. And this summer reading program is all about imagination. So I feel like that's a pretty good book that, brings out your imagination and makes you think about things. And so for our craft, okay, we're going to do a handprint carrot. All right, since we're read a book about a zucchini, I figured we kind of go with a vegetable theme. And we're going to do a handprint carrot. So there'll be a link in the description with the directions, but basically you just take a piece of paper or construction paper and color orange if it isn't already orange, cut it like a carrot, and then trace your hand on something green, cut it out, and then put it on top of the carrot, and then you have a handprint carrot. And so hopefully you guys have fun with that. And then for the song, we're going to do the vegetable song, and it's actually on YouTube, so there'll be a link in the description below for it as well. And you can click on that and you can go over there and sing and dance and, do whatever you'd like. As always, the library hopes that everybody's doing okay and that, everybody is hanging in there, and hopefully we'll be able to return to some kind of normalcy eventually. And as always, stay safe and be healthy.